straight banger. The perfect backdrop to the start of the weekend. Good morning. Very, very warm welcome to the weekend edition of 3FM Sunrise on 3FM 92.7. Today is the 24th day in the 5th month in the year 2024. It's a glorious Friday morning. Very shortly, we will be connecting with Felicity Ahafia, your chief forecaster with the Ghana Met. She'll be letting us know what to expect as far as the weather is concerned. I've cited Ghana Met's first forecast of the morning. It appears everything is going to be fairly calm, fairly clear. But of course, you and I know that anything can change this morning. So do stick with us. We'll find out exactly what to expect as far as the weather is concerned. But I do have two gentlemen in the studio. One, Sixtus Don Ulo, who is at work today. I'm not too sure why, but I'll reserve my further comments. Michael Obodu sticking with us here. Good morning,
Lois. The team has agreed that I should go.
I genuinely agree with that.
Lois.
Yes.
Why is he using the platform to lobby to go home? What was that?
I don't know why he actually
Lois,
showed up this morning.
His eyes looks like he has inhaled smoke.
That is how serious.
I mean, it is the smoke that has inhaled him. This level of redness that we're currently witnessing. But how are we doing? How is everybody?
Not good. You know I'm not.
Oh, Sixtus. Listen, when
Sixtus starts sounding like this, he doesn't have money. That's the bottom line. It's not
No, this is not about money. But yes, I don't have money. That is true.
Not surprising. You are in good company. Nearly 1 million Ghanaians have been pushed down the poverty.
Let's talk about me.
your poverty is peculiar.
Yes.
But I was this morning. I was speaking.
My momo is still active.
Please relax.
You want to mention the number?
Please relax.
I should give them mine for you.
Yes, in fact, any donations will be held in trust for Sixtus by my good self, one Helen. It will be held in trust.
So many trustees.
Eliminate me with rough tactics like that.
Oh no!
I thought the problem was my problem.
Oh no, we are helping you.
Also, a reminder this morning, if you've tuned in, you've got a duty as a citizen to stay informed, to question and demand transparency, because together we stand united. We're a force that cannot be ignored. Do you think the ordinary Ghanaian is aware that power resides in the people? I'll let you chew on that. Let's connect with Felicity right about now, and then we'll get into the news review. Hello, Felicity. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Helen. How are you?
Not too bad. You know how I feel. $1 million, and then Charlie, everything will be cool.
Yes. The $1 million is coming.
I receive it. Felicity, I've cited your weather update on the socials. It seems like a fairly clear day. What do you have for us?
Yes, thanks so much, and good morning to our viewers. For today, we expect it to be like yesterday. It will be partly cloudy, sunny, and then some areas are likely to become cloudy due to some rainstorm that is approaching from Nigeria. It's a very weak one, but we'll keep monitoring, and we're anticipating it to induce cloudiness over the OT region, with a possibility of thunderstorm with or without rain. For those of us in Greater Accra, Central, Western, and part of Ashanti, we expect some localized development of rain and thunder, especially slightly north of the coastline. Temperatures will be 33 for the coast, 34, 35 for the middle, and then 37, 39 for the northern sector. The state of the sea is expected to be rough. For tomorrow, Saturday, we expect similar conditions to prevail. And then Sunday, too, we expect similar conditions to prevail, except that we are anticipating that some areas over the savannah, northern region, upper east, upper west, and then the northeast, they are likely to be affected by a rainstorm that is likely to move from Nigeria. So the public should monitor as through our social media handles for an update on that.
Absolutely. We'll certainly keep an eye out for any subsequent updates to follow. Do have a fantastic weekend, Felicity.
Thank you. Wishing you the same.
Again, that was Felicity Ahafianyo, Chief Forecast. Sixtus, the way you're holding on to this, Chobi, do you have what we call baby fever? You want to add to your stock?
Before he responds, good morning to Mrs. Ulu.
Yes. Wow.
The way he's holding a baby, maybe he's telling his wife something.
That's what I'm saying. You have what they call baby fever.
You know, babies are cute, you know.
Allegedly.
No, they are cute.
Charlie, calm down, calm down,
Cute.
calm down.
Until they start giving you front and back, screaming. They don't sleep.
That's the exciting part.
Oh.
That's the exciting
I had a friend, he said when he had his child first, when the baby's crying, he's just looking at the mother. Oh, the baby's crying.
Just he's just so in love, so in awe, so happy. I think that for me would be the part that would be quite intense. And no sleep.
Don't forget that you were once one of them.
Oh, Charlie.
For a long time, we have left things like diaper changing, for instance, to the women.
Yes.
Yeah, and there are so many men or fathers who don't know how to change a diaper.
Yeah.
There are so many fathers who run away from the baby when the baby poo-poos.
Yes.
There are so many fathers who are unable to tell what is wrong with their baby per a particular sound or cry. Yes. But, you know, all these are things you get to hear about, you get to feel, you get to bond with your babies at our baby fair, which is coming up. So this is just to invite all the fathers.
This preamble, dear, no size.
Like he has finished our scrap before he said it.
And you know, Father's Day is also coming up. We're of course still celebrating Family Month.
I'm coming there.
Okay, it's you.
It is sad that, you know, there's so much surrounding Mother's Day. You get all the goodwill messages and all the pomp and pageantry that goes
they said
with the
the fathers me too notorious. That's your father's.
That's not true.
Tell the Father's Day, somebody will come and narrate, telling the stories. My father used to beat me. His father used to slap
I'm
me.
shocked that it's always those bad stories. That, you have to stop it. If you don't have anything good to say about father, don't come on here. What was that? It's like every day, it's only the bad things. But they forget that we pay the fees. They forget that we pay the rent.
Somebody has to be the face of discipline in the family.
Somebody has to be the bad guy. Good cop, bad cop.
To all mothers out there, you are also not helping issues.
Yes.
You come and tell the children, tell your father that.
In fact,
your daddy will beat you. You can't be the child.
In fact,
you can't be the child.
There are some mothers who are turning their children against their fathers.
No, but beyond that, even
they are utterances. We see you all.
Okay, but for Baby Fair, we'll be celebrating love, family. We'll be celebrating togetherness and all things baby.
There'll be toys there for your babies. There'll be. Come along with your kids a lot to it's going to be a special.
No, it's going to be a lot of fun. If you were there last year.
Johnnie is in there.
Good is clarifying that the toys will be for the babies.
My goodness.
It's a good clarification to make.
My goodness. But of course, also, no, because Johnnie says
Did I say something wrong?
No, but why are you going with that one?
I said it's good he's
Not
clarifying that the toys are for the children. Let's leave it at that.
Are there other toys?
I don't know. But I'm just
If
saying.
you don't know, then what's the basis for it?
Well, I mean, you know, some adults like eat Cerelac. They eat children food.
Who said Cerelac is for children? Please don't let me. Don't let me.
Play as who they
All we wanted to say this morning is that we'll see you on the 14th, the 15th, and the 16th of June at the Marina Mall Airport City in Accra. And it's not even just the toys that you can come and peruse. We'll also have some services, people that offer services there as well. So if you are curious, and also baby girls and baby boys, you're all very, very welcome. There's going to be all manner of entertainment, great music.
To teach fathers how to change diapers.
Oh, fantastic. And you be teaching fathers what, Johnnie? What about you? Maybe the feeding, the cradling, the holding? Yes.
No.
You see, like the way I'm holding.
Yes.
Yeah.
But okay, she's supporting her own neck. Maybe get it more in the crook.
No, it depends.
It depends on who you are holding.
Yes.
The children from the south, if it's a child from the south, you have to do all. But
I don't understand your child's hairstyle.
The middle belt and the north, they come prepared.
And whether you are rocking to sleep, whether you are just cuddling, playing. You know,
so that's why when they leave the babies with the fathers, they call him every 5 minutes. Is my child alive? Is my child alive?
Mothers have to begin to trust fathers with the babies.
You leave your child with the father.
The way Sixtus is talking, feel like he watched some YouTube video before he come. Because this one.
No.
You know how to do?
I am my girl's best friend.
Oh, that's good.
You can call Mrs. Ulo right now.
Yes.
Charlie, but parenting has a way of humbling you.
Hey.
A whole me.
Somebody has been
I
humble.
sleep at 2 a.m.
Yeah, you.
Then Michelle Victoria will wake me up.
You behave.
Daddy, I want to eat Indomie.
That's only who does.
You are lucky she doesn't go to start the interview preparation before waking up.
He'll come to me, then hits me up, then says, "Get up." Then I get up, then says, "Let's run."
How that?
This be like after 11. Says
they have a time.
They will just come in with a smile.
Wake up.
Get up. Then you get up. Okay. Let's run.
Listen, dads are so awesome.
Charlie.
If you have an awesome dad, let me tell you, you are set for life. The kind of, when your dad, the kind of, listen, dads, no size, especially Mr. Piampofo.
So on that note, clap for every father in the house. Clap for
And on that note, fathers, represent at the baby fair.
Should we check out what the dailies have in store for us just before we make way for our resident biter? I've got the New Finder newspaper as well as the Daily Graphic. Very quickly, we'll get to the headlines. Now, all is set for city mortgages for public sector workers. It's coming from former Information Minister Opong Nkrumah. I'm still not used to him no longer being in that office, but he's here smiling, looking quite fresh, trim. The smile is very wide. Happy man indeed. Well, EcoBank Ghana named Ghana's best trade finance provider. Young women not ready to have kids urged to freeze their eggs. I know it's not a cheap endeavor, but it's something that is gaining momentum even in our part of the world. NIA debunks NDC's allegation of issuing Ghana cards to minors. The Daily Graphic this morning. Government, Talo sign emissions reduction purchase agreement. Our partner TUC for Better Workers Salary, New Force Movement founder assures, and he's also been making the rounds as his campaign gathers momentum. Ghana city depreciation bites hard. Businesses call for urgent interventions. I don't know what kind of interventions can be made at this time. I've been listening to government actors on different platforms, and they keep getting asked, what do we do? And I'm not too sure that any one answer stands out, or even that I get the idea that there is something really happening behind the scenes to help the city. The city seems to be free falling. I don't know who can catch it, arrest it, and all of that.
Forget it.
Stop spending what you don't have. That's the first one. So the government has been told by whoever, in fact, even the international community, stop spending what you don't have. Cut down on your expenditure. Has the government listened? I don't know. And then you also have a situation where you are not industrializing, so you are not exporting as much, but you are importing, and you need the green note to be able to go and import what you need.
That's right.
So it will have a toll on your city. Because when government, for example, talks about the fact that, we have factories up and running, if you bring car parts from outside, they come and assemble them here. They are assembling plants. They are not manufacturing plants.
An important distinction.
Because the work has been done out there already.
But to be fair, I think the government has always maintained that it's an assembling. They are assembling plants. They have put together.
Are you sure?
Yes,
at the last Independence Day celebration, the 67th, I mean, Rana Motors, they assemble vehicles here.
They do.
It was part of the parade, and the nomenclature was one district, one factory. As an assembly plant is not necessarily a manufacturing.
Because it's not really carrying out the mandate for which these factories are set up.
The chain of labor that would have happened elsewhere before the parts got here for you to assemble is way, way too different. I mean, building chassis from scratch, that's a lot of work and a lot of hands. All right, car tires, back axle, front axle, shocks, brake parts, whatever it is. The work that goes into it and the number of people that you actually employ it's totally different. So I think that we need to be honest with ourselves, move away from this cottage stuff and do proper industrialization. This was not how the 1D1F was explained to us.
Certainly.
We were told that we're going to have planting for food and jobs. When we harvest, they were going to feed the factories for 1D1F, and then if at any point the season runs out, we'll have one village, one dam to irrigate the farms, okay, to feed the factories consistently, so we can have at least the basic things that we consume on our dining table, which causes food inflation, to be there. 8 years down the line, are those things there? And everybody clapped for it because we said that was going to reduce, the burden on the city and all. It is not there. Now, number 3, each time you find dollar on the market, Abochi market, it came from a certain bank. No Abochi has dollar on his own. The dollars that Abochi have are dollars that have come from the Bank of Ghana, that have come through the commercial banks, that are in the hands of Abochi. So if you go to the bank and you can't find the dollar,
I'll actually ask them this question.
Yes,
because you see, their rates are very different from the should I say commercial?
Yes, commercial banks. Yeah, commercial rates.
And I've always wondered how and why. So I asked one of them, but the language was not language.
Yeah, you are not connecting. The Wi-Fi, the Bluetooth device was not ready to pair. But the point is that if you go to a bank, I'm supposed to go to a forex bureau and a bank if I want dollar or euro or pound. If I walk into any of those that I can't find, but I go onto the streets and Yusuf or Amadou can find it for me, problem day.
Certainly one to expand on further. Gentlemen, what else do we have on the front pages?
On the front page of Ghana's favorite newspaper, I guess by now you know which one that is. AG fires NDC.
You sure say you know go collect?
I took for... No.
Are you sure?
Daily Guide.
Daily Guide, they pay you some payola.
Oh, no. I have friends at Daily Guide, and I just like their headlines.
Next week, you know read Daily Guide.
AG Dami speaking, I'm not persecuting Atu forcing Samira to launch Share Expo 2024. No VAT deductions on SML payments, KPMG report. Hobson Adoya gets 20,000 Ghana cedi bail. Pictured, handcuffed, smiling through the storm. And that is what we have on the front page. On the back page, you have Bassa Iron Flake Eve. Leverkusen's unbeaten run ends in EL final. Oh, Charlie, can you imagine going through a whole tournament unbeaten, only to lose the finals?
But did they win?
Life not be fair. GFA Foundation launches present project today. Qatar supports sports ministry. Well, the state of Qatar officially made a presentation of assorted equipment to the Ministry of Youth and Sport.
When you actually said assorted, I really said rice, but it's okay, too early. Let's focus on the Ghanaian Times this morning. It is the most authoritative newspaper ahead of December elections. Learn from Rwanda genocide. UNDP resident coordinator cautions Ghanaians. That's our friend Charles Abani, who said he likes tea bread. He says since he's been in Ghana, it's the only thing that keeps him here very, very much, apart from his work, is tea bread.
Wow.
And he says he likes the way they put the flour on it. It's therapeutic. Government Talo signed landmark emissions reduction purchase agreement. Hobson Adoya granted 20,000 Ghana cedis bail over claim of detonating dynamite. GAG worried over mining in beleaguered forest reserves. Let's tackle obstetric fistula head on, according to the First Lady. On the back page, the Ministry of Youth and Sports receives equipment from Qatar. Kotoko Hearts poised for action in top Ghana Premier League Week 31 clash. And GAG worried over mining in beleaguered forest reserves. It comes with a photo of a smiley, Miss Elizabeth Alua Val. And if she's really worried, this smile is suspicious.
Johnnie.
Yes, boss.
Somebody cannot smile in peace again. The Independent, fair, firm, and balanced. Alan MFC supporters solidarity.
We'll do the French version tomorrow. Don't worry. Go ahead. Taking a deep breath. Taking a deep breath. The children are listening.
It's normal.
It's normal. It's normal. We have all been there before.
Look at this.
Helen cannot count the number of times she's been there. So it's fine. So
No, Michael, sorry. Are you being heckled? They're heckling you. Sorry, carry on, please. Don't let them heckle you.
Solidarize with Hobson Adoye. Press freedom under attack. Ghanaians unhappy. It has a picture of the president pointed. Anyway, Hobson Adoye granted 20,000 cedis bail. Adrengano lands atone tenancy to Nungwas 2. Residents advised. SML owes GRA 31.88 million cedis in taxes. And that's the new independent.
Hey, SML were checking to make sure that others are paying their taxes and showing revenue.
They were leaking.
But they were leaking themselves. They haven't actually paid. Have you had a chance to go through the report?
Have you ever visited a local carpenter before?
He has visited me.
Okay. The local carpenters make the best furniture for everybody else. But when you enter their room, oh my God.
Why is that?
He will do it tomorrow.
You will do this tomorrow.
Have you had a chance to get into the report proper? It's a fairly lengthy one. So it's what, 300
something pages.
Something pages, but the main highlights.
I've tried to read it. I think honestly that, Manasseh and the Fourth Estate and Suleiman Abraham have been vindicated on many different fronts. And for me, I also think that the delayed release from the office of the president and all the excuses that were made regarding RTI, this provision, that, because those provisions haven't changed. So how have you released them? And then it fits into the narrative that you're releasing them or the report as, a red herring. Because everybody's talking about Brian Champon and the Snake Hotels. Everybody's talking about the falling CD. Guta is complaining about cost of doing business. What else is there? They're talking about secret recruitment into the security services. Now Hobson Adoye is in the news. And then Atu Forcing. So there are too many things happening at the same time.
We're living in a multi-crisis.
Adoye, we are told, is a red herring.
Yes.
No, but now everything is a red herring. Is it the case that we're just living through a multi-crisis?
No,
That's
but
what is going on.
you have said we're living through a poly-crisis so many times. The point is that the government knows. If I commission Michael Ogbodu to go and, audit. In fact, people even said